I present to you the Xbox Killer 3000, aka a gaming PC that created on PC Part Picker. Me personally, I believe in the yap-free way of doing things, so let's jump right into it. Starting off with our CPU, we have the Intel Core i3-12100F. It's an amazing budget processor for gaming. It literally only costs $90. Putting budget aside, it's just a great CPU in general, for intensive tasks such as video editing, gaming, and others. And for all you other PC nerds out there, the core clock is 3.3 GHz, the boost clock is 4.3 GHz, the L2 cache is 5 MB, and the L3 cache is 12 MB. Moving on to the motherboard, there's literally nothing special about this one. It was literally just the cheapest one I could find. Let's just forget about that and talk about the RAM. We're packing a pretty hefty 2x16 gig sticks, or for you high school dropouts who can't do math, 32 gigs total, running at DDR4 3200. I'm sure it's much better than the cheap Dell laptop that 90% of the people watching this video are on. The price is $50, pretty respectable for 32 gigs of memory. Next we have the SSD, which just like the Xbox is in fact an NVMe SSD and has 1 TB of capacity. There's really nothing more else to say about this SSD, so let's move on to the show stealer, the ultimate, the graphics card. The Radeon RX 580 with 8 GB of VRAM is one of the best cards on the entire market for budget. It's also only $120. Despite everything you see on the internet, 8 GB is in fact sufficient, if not more than what is required, to run most games. I run with 4 GB of VRAM and I can still steadily run Fortnite at 120 frames. Next we have the case. Same thing with the motherboard, there's not really too much special about it, except it was the cheapest one I could find that actually had a volume. So I figured that was good. Not to mention it was from a trusted brand, Cooler Master. Next we have the power supply, the thing that will feed this beast. This power supply is a Seasonic G 450 watt, 80 plus gold certified, which if you're wondering, that's pretty good. The only reason it's 80 plus gold certified is also because it happened to be the cheapest one out there. So well, it's always a good thing and it has some extra stuff with it. For our case fans, we have the Thermalright, I'm not reading all that, 66.17 CFM, don't tell anyone but I have no idea what that means, and with a size of 120 millimeters. 120 millimeters is a good standard size, so it would fit in a lot of other cases, and especially fits in this one perfectly well. It's a 3-pack too, and it only costs $15. And for the finale, the total cost is $458, compared to the Xbox Series X cost, $499. So we're under the price, pretty much, and we still have far better performance. And now, for the performance. This guy who this video is sourced from, check the description for the video, is running Fortnite at around 200 to 300 frames, 300 FPS average. His maximum frame rate is around 550, which is really good for such a budget configuration. Forgot to mention, this guy's actually running Fortnite on performance mode, which still looks pretty good, and is definitely playable. The 1% lows look a bit, well, yeah, I just don't know what to say, that they're depressing. If you weren't able to see it properly, the 1% lows are around 30 to 40 frames. But these frame rates only occur 1% of the time while this man's playing. So that means this is a very well-made budget configuration that may be even better than the Xbox. Nope, screw that. It is better than the Xbox. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the creator's consent in time because I'm impatient and lazy, so I wasn't able to use the benchmark testing for the other video games. But those videos are linked in the description if you'd like to see them. Also, please like and subscribe because I'm broke as hell and I need money for my business. Please like this and I need you to subscribe too. Goodbye, fellow human.